You know, there are cars that impress you from the outside. Then there are cars that become a part of your life. The Porsche 911 Turbo S? It's both. Today we're talking about a car that's not just a performance monster, it's a daily drivable engineering masterpiece. The Porsche 911 Turbo S might just be the closest we've come to automotive perfection. Here's why. Let's be real. Most supercars are like exotic pets. Wild, temperamental, impractical. But the Turbo S? This one's different. This is the cheetah that knows how to use a crosswalk. You could drive this thing to get groceries and still destroy a Ferrari on the Autobahn. It blends everyday livability with face-melting performance. In fact, it's that rare car where you don't have to tolerate anything just to enjoy it. You just get in and drive. Let's start with the looks. Yes, it's familiar. People love to say all 911Ss look the same. But that's like saying all Rolexes look the same. It's a design that doesn't age, it evolves. The Turbo S has a wide, muscular stance, subtle carbon fiber accents, and that LED tail light bar that stretches across the rear, it's elegant aggression. Form meets function. Inside, it's classic Porsche minimalism with just the right amount of tech. Everything you touch feels expensive. The switches have that tactile click that just screams quality. And even the infotainment, with that glassy screen framed by hard buttons, strikes a great balance between analog and digital. Now let's get to the fun part, performance. The numbers are insane. 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds. That's hypercar territory. It's got a 3.8-liter twin-turbo flat-six, making 640 horsepower. But here's what's crazy. It's not just fast, it's smart fast. Thanks to Porsche's wizardry with launch control, all-wheel drive, and active aerodynamics, this car grips the road like it's angry at it. It'll accelerate so hard your brain will actually question reality for a second. But what sets the Turbo S apart is that it doesn't punish you. The suspension soaks up bumps like a luxury sedan when it needs to, and when you want it to bite, it bites. You've got multiple drive modes: normal, sport, sport plus, and wet mode. And get this, there are actual microphones in the wheel wells that listen to the road. If it hears water, it'll suggest switching to wet mode. That's genius. Let's talk real-world use. Because here's the biggest plot twist. The Turbo S is practical. It's got a frunk big enough for 2 duffel bags and a carry-on. And those back seats? They may not be usable for humans, but for bags, tripods, or even camera gear, they're perfect. And then there's the range. You're looking at a gas tank that gives you 300 to 330 miles, depending on how hard you push it. That's basically EV territory. Only this one refuels in 2 minutes. This isn't just a weekend toy, it's a grand tourer. You can drive it across cities, states, even countries, without worrying about comfort or reliability. So here's where it gets personal. When you get behind the wheel of a Turbo S, something happens. You feel connected. It's not like driving an appliance. The steering is surgically precise. The PDK transmission anticipates your inputs like it's reading your mind. The chassis shrinks around you. It feels like a small, lightweight car, even though it's deceptively wide. I've driven this on winding mountain roads, through crowded city streets, and on cross-country trips. And every single time, I've stepped out with a grin on my face. There's even something romantic about it. You park it, walk away, and you can't help but turn around and look at it. That's when you know it's special. Now, is it perfect? No car is. There's no wireless charger, no built-in dash cam. Some EVs offer more software features. And it doesn't have remote climate start, so winter mornings can be a bit chilly. But those aren't deal breakers. They're reminders that this car is built for drivers, not passengers. You don't buy the Turbo S for digital frills. You buy it for the analog thrill. If there's one word to describe the Porsche 911 Turbo S, it's balance. It's the perfect blend of speed, comfort, refinement, and engagement. It doesn't scream for attention, it earns it. And as car culture moves further into electric, autonomous, app-controlled everything, this car stands tall as a masterpiece of driving purity with just enough modern magic. Whether you're taking it to the track or to Trader Joe's, it delivers. Every time. This isn't just a car, it's a commitment to excellence. So, is the Porsche 911 Turbo S the best car in the world? Maybe. But here's what I know for sure. If I had to choose one car to live with every day across all seasons, roads, and moods, it's this one. And after 15,000 miles of living with it, I still look back at it every time I walk away. That's love.